Chapter 13 The Magic Cap of Little Bear by Laura Rowntree Smith. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Carolyn Francis. Little Bear by Laura Rowntree Smith. The Magic Cap. Grandpa Grumbles in the woods has a grab bag, you know. You will find it there some day if to his house you go. Next morning, Little Bear got up to get breakfast, and he crept downstairs very softly, for he wanted to surprise the rest. When he got to the kitchen door, he met Red Riding Hood and old Grandpa Grumbles and the little rabbit. Each one had gotten up early to get the breakfast. Grandpa Grumbles began to shake his head and grumble, and Red Riding Hood laughed, and Little Bear waved his red handkerchief. Then they all shouted, "Hurrah! We will get breakfast together!" The crybaby rabbit said, "Boo-hoo! I have never gotten breakfast in my life." Grandpa Grumbles looked at her and said, "I will give you a better name if you will be still." "Boo-hoo! Boo-hoo!" said the little rabbit. "I don't know whether I want a better name or not." Little Bear danced up and down, and he cried, "Give me a name! Give me a name!" Grandpa Grumbles said, "No, no, look in the garret in my grab bag." They were all pleased at this, and they scampered up into the garret. There, sure enough, on a nail hung the grab bag. "Time to grab," said Grandpa Grumbles. "Every one of you must grab." Red Riding Hood put in her hand and drew out a gold watch. "Keep it," shouted Grandpa Grumbles. "It won't run, it won't keep time, but keep it. Little Bear put in his paw and drew out a silk purse. "Keep it," shouted old Grandpa Grumbles. "It hasn't a cent in it." Then the crybaby rabbit put in her paw and drew out a piece of pasteboard to which was fastened a tiny bell. She was so disappointed she was ready to cry when old Grandpa Grumbles said, Keep it. It has your name on it." Sure enough, on the pasteboard was written in very large letters, "Bonnie Bell." Little Bear tied the bell around the rabbit's neck, and she never was known to cry boo-hoo again in her life. "May we grab again?" asked Red Riding Hood. Grandpa Grumbles said, "If I let you grab again, what shall I have left for all my grandchildren?" Just then, patter, patter, patter was heard, and Bushytail came creeping upstairs. "Oh ho! Grab bag!" he shouted. "Let me grab! Before anyone could say a word, that sly old fox put his paw in the bag and drew out a little red cap. Put it on! Shouted Grandpa Grumbles. Bushytail put the cap on, and it began to pinch his ears. He cried, "Oh, ow! Take it off! Grandpa Grumbles chased him out of the house and down the road. Little Bear said, "He will keep out of mischief for a while." Grandpa Grumbles came back chuckling to himself. "What kind of cap did you give him?" asked Red Riding Hood. Grandpa Grumbles said, "It is a magic cap. It will not come off for a year." Oh, cried Little Bear. How funny Bushytail looked in the cap. Bonnie Bell said, "I am glad you didn't give me a cap." Red Riding Hood said, "I would rather wear a hood than a magic cap." "It is a fine grab bag," said Grandpa Grumbles. Then Red Riding Hood kissed Grandpa Grumbles on his right cheek, and Little Bear kissed him on his left cheek, and Bonnie Bell kissed him on both cheeks. Grandpa Grumbles was so pleased, he said softly, "Nice little visitors. Come again, please." They all laughed and kissed him again. End of the Magic Cap.